All right, we're joined by head coach Kyle Smith. A couple game notes to start. 14 conference wins, ties for the most in program history. It's the third time it's been done. It was in 79-80 and in 82-83 is the last time it was done. 23 regular season wins, for the first time since 2006-2007. So those are a couple notes. And Ruben Chinyelu is now the all-time blocks leader in WSU freshman history with 40 blocks. So with that, we'll let Coach give his thoughts on the game and open it to questions.
Man, what a great atmosphere. It's so neat to see everyone in Pullman and around surrounding area, because it probably has to be more, show up for this team that's been good all year and really helped us tonight with a couple shot clock violations. I think attribute those to they couldn't hear anything in there, but really physical game. We knew UCLA was they're gonna go one way or the other, and I knowing Mick, they were gonna came to play. We're really physical. Got up 16-4, and it would have been seeing teams like that lose that game and not be able to fight back in it. Next thing, we end up 8 at half, and could have been 10 if Jalen just dribbled in for a layup. Talked about the first 4 minutes, second half being really important. They came and scored, made it tough. We go down 3, and again, our guys showed the will to win, and had made some tough shots. It wasn't ideal basketball, but Jalen hit a big 3, hit a big turnaround, made free throws. He was tremendous. Andre was playing hurt, was awesome defensively, had 10 and 9, made some really big plays. Isaiah Watts was excellent again. I don't want to hear anyone tell me about how many minutes he got. He fouled out. He could have played a lot more. You only get 5 fouls. And then Ruben was great. Just a great, and Isaac was really unselfish. They're doubling him all the time. So really great win, and a lot of respect for that program. They're not having their best season, but they're young, and they're tough. They're going to be good. Mick's always going to have them good. So good opportunity for us. We got it down to one left. So questions.
Coach, just another game that's close in the final minutes and you pull it out, but I think this one's maybe a little bit different because you fell behind just real early into the game. What did you think of the guys not panicking and just gradually chipping away at it? It wasn't some big 18-0 run that got you guys back in front.
You know what? Everyone's commented a little bit, my family at least, you look calm over there on the bench to me, and I was like, I said, well, they make you feel relaxed. They really are even keel. They don't get too high, except for Miles and Isaiah. But they do. They keep competing. They really have a really good belief in themselves and short memories. You know what I mean? They might make a mistake, but they'll come back and battle back. So it's just a testament what they've been building up. Like I said, our first scrimmage, I go back to that, where we were fortunate to win we need Isaac Jones' block shot in a home scrimmage to get a win. Now we're 14-5, you say, in the league? That's just phenomenal.
And then you have a chance to get another win and finish the season with just one loss at home. Yeah. How big has it been, just the being able to win here?
It's just a sign of a good team, sign of the maturation of a program. Everyone thinks, you play at home, it's easy to win. So sometimes there's more pressure. You have the advantages, but they came in and popped us. It was 16-4 and making shots and sometimes coach plenty of teams where they just get really tight and like, we're supposed to win, what's going on here? And that wasn't the case at all. We just kept battling back and got that done amazingly.
You mentioned Isaiah there with the foul trouble and eventually fouling out, but you kept him in after he picked up his 4th foul. What was sort of the decision behind that?
Let's just see what he's got. I mean, it was like 8 minutes, I want to say. He's a freshman. He's not necessarily, if he gets on the bench and you try to, am I going to put him in? If he sat for 4 minutes, I don't know. So I said, let's just see if he can finish out. And his 4th and 5th fouls were terrible decisions on his part. They were really fouls. It's like, you got 4, let the guy, or you got 3. The 5th one wasn't too bad, but just silly. But he'll grow. He'll get better.
And it seemed like the fouls played a part in this game. At what point did you know, hey, they're picking up a lot of fouls, let's go at them and try to see if we can get them out of this game?
Yeah, with Mona, that was kind of, we were hoping that he's a physical guy, and he's still a young player too, and like the over the back, they were competing so hard physically on every rebound and really physical, and but they got depth there too. Mara came in there and really helped them, and they could go to Nwuba, so they have a lot of fouls to give. So we got it, and we were in our own foul trouble, and we're able to finish it out.
Coach, Jalen Wells, another big game for him. It really feels like, I don't know what it is, it feels like he's finding himself right now.
He's just getting better and better. He's confident. I said at halftime he was 4 for 12. I said I don't mind. You took a couple questionable ones, but it's pretty. And I said, but Isaac only had one shot. Can we let's try to get him a few more before we do that? And he played with a little more purpose. And then they picked his spots. And like I said, he made a couple really big shots. In the first half, he had a turnaround. I mean, hard shots. So he's just a good player. Really, his mindset, like I said, is as good as any I've been around. It's just his mental, his work ethic, his attitude. He doesn't waver. He comes in, like I said, I was getting my workout on the treadmill at 10 this morning, and he was in the gym shooting free throws. He went 10 for 10 after missing 2 against SC. So he's just really, I can't take too much credit for it. His parents did a great job with that one.
Kind of building off that, it seems like lately in the clutch, it's been Jalen that's made that big shot or made that free throw that you guys needed. What is it about him that can make him be clutch like that?
He's a winner. I don't know. He's a believer, and I think all those guys are. I think Miles had a really big 2 pull up into the clock, and he's gonna make some mistakes, but he's the same thing. Miles is relentlessly coming at you. Jalen is a little more efficient player, and then Isaiah's a little in there. He's a believer too. So they're just. I don't know. They're wired that way. It's nice to coach those guys. I'd rather have them aggressive like that than scared of the moment. So it's contagious too.
When you took this job, did you have a timeline in mind on how long it would take for Beasley to be like this for a home atmosphere?
No, I didn't have much of a feel. But I've told people, I said it's always kind of the last. I've been 4 turnarounds, or really, we're at St. Mary's is a 2-27 program, and it took. I mean, we're out hustling season tickets. We had like 42 season tickets. Eventually got that. Columbia, same thing. So it's always kind of like the last thing it seems to follow in there. It's okay, whatever. But and I kind of went in this year, I think, and looking at how the schedule fell out, I was like, man, if we were doing well, and I'll be honest, I didn't anticipate to be this well. But if we're doing well, that's why we don't put goals. It's like you don't put a ceiling on them. But I just thought that would be a great opportunity for us to have some good crowds going and being a postseason run, whatever it is. So it's neat. It's neat to share this experience. You just been coaching for 31. You just don't have a lot of games, a few games in your mind like where it's a sellout, and we could have court stormed tonight. I've been okay with it.
And then I'm curious, we have to hear the Ballad of the Palouse on Instagram last week. What's the origin of that, and kind of what's with that?
Well, I'm the author. So just want to take credit where, I should get that copyright going. I talked to my agent about that. There might be some plagiarism in there with, what is it, the Frogman's Ballad? There's a little, don't it? But it's just something, you got to try to find to build culture. Talk about building culture, but just something that kind of embodies what it's like to be a Coug, what it's like, and just embracing the heart. As what do the football guys say? Embracing the crap, I think is what they say. Embrace it, like you say. It starts out, hey, winter's big boohoo, winter's coming. It's fine. I was so pumped to see it snowing this morning. Like, let's go UCLA, the whole bit, and then just proud of being part of Pullman, part of the community. That's how we finish it up. We're from Pullman, and let's let it ride. And it's a neat place to build culture. I've said that, and that kind of embodies it when we win, and it's nice to see when you win a lot when everyone knows it by heart. So it's been cool.
You won the rebounding battle and the second chance points battle by a lot tonight. Was that something that was, game planned for?
Yeah, surprisingly, UCLA's not a great rebounding team, which it seems like they should be. And we've been, we're even with SC on the glass. They're not a great rebounding team, and our keys have been, there's no secret, so anyone can listen, is like win the turnover battle we did and win the rebounding battle, and then it just makes us tough. It's tough. Even if we're not turning it over, we're going to be able to get second shot opportunities, get to the foul line, which we did. And that was part of our deal. It's just we got to go be assertive there.
That answer took you longer than Jalen and Miles were on the bench for.
Yeah. It's hard to take them out.
Yeah,
it's so simple math. I try. It's like Did Miles play the whole second half? I'm sure he did. He's amazing. What he went through last year and conditioning, and he gave me and he sat 43 seconds and he gave me cross eyes. He like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think you're supposed to do this as a coach. You're supposed to rush your point guard, but and it was like a minute 15 to the media, and I think I was like, we did something bad. How was get back in there, get back in there. You'll be able to rest the media. So it's hard to take those guys out.
You said Andre was playing hurt. What's he dealing with right now?
He hurt his shoulder last game, and he's tougher than nails, man. He's just a beast. And they said it hurts when he shoots. I said, that's fine. Does it affect the stroke? And they said, no. I said, he won't feel it. He might feel it afterwards, but just hit some big shots. He's 0 for 2.5, and I think he was just playing the right way and probably managing. You're not 100% physically. You want to make sure you're not trying to do things you can't do. And then he kind of we're down there. He stepped up big time, and he was, like I said, 9 rebounds, big time. What a stud.
So something he can keep playing through is what.
Yeah,
it
I think
like.
yeah. I mean, it's just need rest. It'll be good that we got Sunday 4 or 5 days here, and then on the backside of the Washington thing, we'll have a little time to rest up too. So I think it's March, and you've been playing a lot. He plays 35, 36 minutes a game.
You guys went Isaac at the 5 in the last few minutes. What'd you make of that lineup? And what
that one's really hard to guard, period. And just kind of when you go Isaiah Miles, and then Jalen and Andre, it's just a lot of shooting out there, and and then Isaac then gives him a little room to operate too. So if they're going to double, puts them in a tough pinch. And the way they guard too, that both those teams, UCLA, they'll pack the paint as far as like on drives, and so you got to spread them out a little bit and put some pressure on them on the closeouts and that, and it seemed to be effective.
You're a baseball guy, aren't you?
From 1969, my birth year, till the Astros went to the American League. I grew up in Houston. Then I just kind of, So go ahead.
So enough of one.
Yeah.
So you obviously know.
That's very specific.
Yeah, no, I got you. Would you put Jalen Wells in the category of being kind of your closer? Maybe your Mariano Rivera, your Sandman?
He's kind of involved in that, but Miles made some big plays, big shots too, and Isaac's. I don't think you force that. I think that's what makes this team pretty good. We don't have a lot of great passing per se, but they're a selfless group or whatever, and so it's not pretty all the time, but they have confidence in one another. It's not about ego. Maybe one guy's got the point guard's pretty big ego, and it's what makes him good too. But no, we don't talk about it. Just kind of it's evolved into that, and I don't feel like if someone takes a questionable one, they're quick to correct themselves amongst themselves. I'll get it. But I don't think it's ever out of a place of selfishness. I think it's about trying to win, and they're still young, trying to figure it out.
Just 24-33, 73% from the line. Is that okay with Coach Shaw or not so much?
Is that what it was?
73%.
That's okay. The 5 for 10 was a little. Ruben going 5 for 8 is not bad. We're getting there. We're going the right direction. But Isaac will get an earful. Isaac will get in there, but he rallied. Yeah, this 24-33. It's okay. 33 is a good number.
Spindrift time.
Modelo time, brother.
There we go.
Modelo. We're down to 1.
What was it? The sequence after the flagrant foul? Can you just talk?
I'm getting older, so I don't completely remember all those things. But I just know that Isaac missed both free throws, and I think Andre hit a 3.
Jalen.
Oh, was Jalen hit it? Oh, was that tough one? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was just like, wow, we got a break there. And then I think that really kind of ignited whatever. We guarded well. We played really well. We really defended the last 9 minutes. I think we have 1 field goal. And, we stuck with what we were doing defensively. Just kind of they were attacking our drop with Andrews, and we didn't give up. We gave up a lot of threes early, and then we kind of hunkered down and